Hey, back home, and as promised I'm going to do the Christmas cake this week. I like to do it a good couple of months in advance because I do tend to feed it with the brandy as the weeks go on. That's entirely up to you. So first and foremost, what I'm going to say is, when you're getting your mix, if you can, try and buy Lidl's do a deluxe mix and it's already soaked in brandy. So I mean, that's absolutely fine. It's super, in fact. It saves an awful lot of effort. So you would be using 900 grams of the Lidl Deluxe. I think it comes in 800 gram bags. So don't buy two, just buy that 800 grams. And if you've got some currants, just chuck a couple in, it'll not make any odds. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that this time. So what I've had to do is, I've had to use, I need to think about this, I've used 800 grams of just an ordinary mixed bag which has got the peel in it, but I had to buy cherries separate. So in actual fact what you need is 225 grams of currants, raisins, sultanas, and 100 grams of cherries chopped and 100 grams of mixed peel. Now that's the traditional ingredients if you want to do it all from scratch and do it like that. But like I say, if you can get hold of the brandy ones, it saves an awful lot of hassle. I couldn't, but I had a tiny wee drop orange liqueur left last night, so I soaked it overnight in that, and now we're good to go. I'm down the street today and bought some brandy, so I've used a little so far. What we've got here is 4 beaten eggs and 150 grams of milk. However, if you want to use some brandy, use 100 grams of milk and 100 mils of milk and 50 mils of brandy. 350 grams of flour, plain flour I like a dense cake, but if you like it a wee bit lighter, use self-raising, you're fine for that. To that I've added 1.5 teaspoons of mixed spice and 100 grams of chopped almonds. We have 225 grams of a butter spread mix and 225 grams of caster sugar, and I think that's me covered all the ingredients, and then we'll just crack at. I will do it a little bit individually insofar as I'm going to cream the initial ingredients. So I won't talk obviously because it's going to be a little noisy, but just bear with me and hope this all works. You should always, I suppose, check everything's working before you start. Now, because of the speed that I'm going to do this, I'm going to just tip it all in. You should really just do a little at a time, just to give it a wee bit, make sure it's properly mixed in fact. But because you're not needing to sit and watch me for an extra 5 minutes, we shall just start to mix it and then pour in the eggs slowly. Gosh, I can smell the brandy. Now that's maybe just a little thicker than I would normally like it, so I'm going to just put another splash of milk in it. So I'll need you to just step back a sec, Penny, please. Thanking you. And honestly, this is your Christmas cake just about mixed through. And where there's a wee splash of milk used, we'll just do another wee splash of brandy. Like I say, the brandy is entirely up to you. This is one of my few real extravagances of the year. I love my Christmas cake, so I'm not cheap chatting on it. But that is entirely up to yourself. Now that's, for me, that's a little bit of an easier mix, and the reason I want it a little bit easier is because, see, once I put this fruit in, I'll not be able to stir it. I usually get everybody in the house to come and give me a wee bit of a hand here. So I'll just put Another good old splash. And then in with the fruit. You need muscles. And this really is your cake just about done. Once we've done this, your oven needs to be at, what did I say, Kenny? I've gone and forgotten now. 150 degrees centigrade, which is 300 degrees Fahrenheit or gas mark 2. This is a cake that's going to be long in the cooking. It's going to take between 3.5 and 4 hours to cook. So you're wanting it in a really low oven. But it's worth it in the long run. If it's a low oven, it shouldn't be overly costly. Although in saying that, good grief, the Hydro are thinking they're putting my money up £100 a month. What a cheek.
Alright, that'll be more socks and more jumpers.
That's exactly what it'll be. But never mind. It is what it is. Either that or I'll be changing companies. There's always that as a possibility. So, we're just going to spoon this into a pre-prepared tin. Now what I've done then is I've literally just cut out the circle in the bottom and then enough to go around the side. Grease the bottom of your tin and the sides, and then just marry it all together so as you've got rid of your seams, and then where you've had to join it, put in more butter or marge or whatever just to join it in, and that keeps it still. At least that's, see my nails, they're just about falling to bits. That's the remnants of Saturday's march. Oh my goodness me, were you there? It was so exciting. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Just one of or two of the 100,000 or so people that turned up for the march. Oh my goodness me.
And who did we meet? Who were at the front of the march?
Oh, well, we met Wren Chapman, honest to goodness. 500 miles that woman just walked, obviously along with the other 7 people or so that managed to do it. And I couldn't find her. I was looking everywhere at the park for her. Where was she? Up Arthur's Seat. I mean, as though she hadn't walked far enough, and then she goes up Arthur's Seat. Honestly, what a woman. So proud of them all.
I hope that
well
comes
done.
across right.
What?
Sounds quite rude.
Up Arthur's Seat. Only if you've got a mind like yourself, Kenneth, John.
Yeah.
Although I obviously knew what you meant.
Always in the gutter.
Absolutely. Right, this is where I'm going to struggle. I need it to come out a bit before I can, because my finger's going to cramp. Right, I'm going to have to do it in a couple of efforts, I think. I'll just use a spoon because my hands cramp. You can use, this is, did I say it was a 9-inch deep tin? You can use like a 10-inch tin, that'll be slightly less deep. I just personally, I think this is like the traditional size. And that's the way I like it. Now my tin, as you can see, is all battered and bruised. But hey, I'm not going to be going out and buying new tins just because this one looks a wee bit battered. This cake tin's been with me for many a year. In fact, actually, this recipe traditionally or originally came from a Biro cookbook back in about the 1950s, I think it was, when the Biro cookbook was still that tiny wee orange, sort of funny colour. That's what I'm after. Just like a wee bit cardboard it was. And it was great. But anyway, I think I'm needing to mix that just slightly in, just to make sure we've got it mixed. Now don't worry, this is going to come out looking a little bit burnt. If you want, actually, if you want, you can protect it with a little bit of brown paper just over the top. I don't. I think the burnt bits are authentic, you know. I mean, you want it to have that wee crispy, gnarly bit at the top. But I'm going to just take these wee bits off because that'll stop your oven from smoking, hopefully. And then in we go. This cake will get done over a few weeks because I'll come back just before Christmas and then we'll marzipan it and ice it at that point. So we're just preparing it just now, getting it in the oven, and we'll come back and take it out in about 3.5 hours to 4 hours. We shall see you later. Bye. Okay, I've given the cake 3 3/4 hours and I'm dying to sing, but they're telling me not to because I can't sing. But you know, I'm just wanting to sort of go like, it's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas. Because my goodness it is. I love the smell of cooking cake. Especially cooking Christmas cake. So, skewer test. I've been and checked mine, but just to show you. Right down through the middle, give it a wee wiggle about, and it comes away like clean or crummy. You know your cake's ready. So mine's is ready, and I'm going to just allow this to cool for half an hour or so because I don't want to burn my hands. Then I'll just come and pop it out and leave it here. Now once your cake is completely cool, now you must let it completely cool, whether you let that happen overnight or not, that's up to yourself. Once you've let it completely cool, you double wrap with parchment paper, baking paper, wrap it round so as it completely covers it, and then wrap it in a layer of tin foil, airtight container, and that'll keep right up until Christmas, till you want to marzipan it and things. Like I said earlier, I've got this wee drop of brandy left, so I'm going to every week or two just take my cake back out of its wrappings and pour over a tablespoon or a couple of tablespoons of brandy just right over it. Now that helps to mature your cake, which means it'll last well beyond Christmas. Also gives it a really good flavour. So that's about as much as we can do just now, but we will come back just before Christmas and we'll marzipan and ice it for you. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. Bye.